Okay, so my talk today is about development of the cancer education materials. Okay, yes, next slide, please. So I think for those who have known KanWork, we already established KanWork since 2005. Okay, so I joined KanWork as a volunteer in 2006. You see, and so I think same with the other NGOs. We also provide support to those affected by cancer. We communicate information and provide education on cancer. This is my focus of my talk this afternoon, and create awareness on cancer for early detection through our educational programs. And this is our, I think, focus for since last year, promote healthy lifestyle, and we actually launched this healthy lifestyle, I think last June, 2023, and now we actually also investigating on the impact of healthy lifestyle among our members. Okay, the impact of walking, the impact of healthy eating towards healthy lifestyle. Inshallah, I think in the next NCSM event, we will share the finding of this program or activity. Okay, next please. Okay, these are, I think, the programs. Okay, as I mentioned just now, we support our patient. We have our education, activity for our patient as well. And this is my talk this afternoon. I'm going to talk about the cancer education development, the education materials. Okay, for the cancer for our members and also for the public. And we also provide a cancer awareness program. I think when I joined KanWork, like since 2006, we had a series of awareness programs, and we actually work with this community, okay, with the mosque, okay, and from there we invited all these oncologists, radiologists to talk on cancer, okay. And also, this is what I mentioned just now, we are promoting healthy lifestyle through the walking, healthy eating, and also now this year our focus is on gardening. So we have that activity. I think some of my friends are here, okay. And also social recreation and welfare, publicity, and also fundraising. I think we had our last fundraising, I think last year. Okay, we had our charity high tea, and that was actually being launched by our patron, that is Tengku Permaisuri Selangor, and we managed to get some fund from that charity high tea. Okay, next please. Okay, so I think why do we actually develop all these reading materials? Okay, as mentioned by Mr. Chang. Okay, one of the reasons is to help our members. Okay, our cancer survivors and patients to make informed decision making. For instance, when they read books on pemakanan, like when they read books on any activities, healthy activities. Okay, so we hope that they could actually, these reading materials could actually help, okay, our members, our society, those people affected with cancer to make informed decision. Okay, what food to eat. Okay, because now I think there are too many people who wants to sell. Okay, a lot of like medicine, a lot of supplement, isn't it? Which I think we want to avoid that. So through our reading materials, our education material, we hope that we could actually help these people affected from cancer to make an informed decision, right? And also kind of a holistic healing for these people affected with cancer, and also to improve in terms of their survivorship. Okay, all right, next. Okay, so how do we actually develop our education materials? We actually began with translating, okay, some of these books related to cancer, okay, cancer treatment from the American Cancer Society, and these books we actually translated, okay, and make it more appropriate within our context, okay. And as we know, just now Mr. Cheng mentioned that, you know, our patients, our members, okay, the survivors, they came from different background, okay, different localities, okay, from the urban, from the rural area. So we try to address all these issues, okay, when we develop our reading material. So we work with Persatuan Penterjemah Malaysia, okay, to help us with the translation, okay, and to also address the low literacy group of our members. So we try as much as possible to publish and to make that book readable and using a simple language as much as possible, so that people can really understand, isn't it, what they have read from that book. And we have both in printed, that time we only have in printed version, at that time, okay. And then, can you go to the next slide, please? All right, so these are some of the books that we actually translated from American Cancer Society. And we work also with Cornell University, okay. So, so these are some of the books that we translated. If you can see that, we translated in different languages as well, okay, in Tamil, in Mandarin, I think, yeah, and also in Bahasa. Okay, these are the books that we translated from American Cancer Society, okay. Next, and now we are developing our own, okay, education materials for our for the people who are affected with cancer. And how do we develop? How do we develop our books? Okay, our reading materials. So we develop, we try to get as much as possible information from our members. Okay, the so-called learners. Okay, so especially for example, this book, memahami this is book for panduan, guideline for carers. Okay, so this book was actually developed based on a workshop that we have with the carers. Okay, so those information that we got through that workshop, then we come up with this book. Okay, so I was not there, but I think from my information that was told by my friends, okay, who attended this workshop. So we collected a lot of information, and from there we come up with an idea to publish all this information and becoming this book, right? And also another book, for instance, this is our current book, okay, Dari Dapur KanWork. Okay, who are the contributions for this book? All recipes came from our members. Okay, I can see Puan Noraini here. She is one of the contributors of this book. Okay, thank you so much, Puan Noraini. All right, and this book was officially launched. Okay, I think last 2 months by our Timbal Tengku Pemaisuri Selangor when she officiated our Rumah KanWork. All right, so that's how we develop. We actually get all this input from our members. Right. These are some of other books that we publish. As you can see, this book, these 2 books, panduan untuk pesakit kanser and penjaga pesakit kanser and panduan untuk pesakit. These 2 books we managed to get funded, okay, because at that time we thought of publish it in printed copy. So the cost for printing is so that's why. But alhamdulillah, we managed to get funding from Lembaga Zakat Selangor, okay, funded, and we are able to print this book in hard copy. All right, okay, and we also have books like, and if you can see here, okay, most of our books are edited by the expert. Yeah? Let's say books on pemakanan, okay, it was edited by the dietitian. For instance, this book, okay, as you can see, Dr. Zalil, I think one of the expert, yeah, Professor Dr. Zalila, expert in dietitian and nutrition, isn't it? Huh? So she edited this book. So we double check our book before we publish. Okay, it will be validated by the expert in the field. Right? We don't simply publish, okay, because this is something to do with health, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, and the same thing for other books. This is another book also edited by another dietitian, Dr. Suhaina from UKM. Yeah. Okay. Next. Okay, where do we distribute our education materials? So now we have our resource center, and we have the name, we call it KanWork di sini. Okay, so as for now, until today, we have our resource center in Institute Endocrine Hospital Putrajaya, okay, KPJ Damansara, Columbia Asia, and also Hospital Bukit Rimau. So we managed to establish a few resource center in these hospitals, okay, and I think I went to another, I think it's not mentioned here, I think HUSM. This one we went last year, okay, to establish collaboration with HUSM, and we managed to also establish one resource center in HUSM, okay, to cater for our members from the eastern part of Malaysia. Yeah, okay. So so this book actually, as you can see, okay, we put in the resource center here, so anybody can just go and read it. Okay, we hope that it will be well read lah by those people who visited this hospital. Okay, and we also have because we have this resource center, we do conduct some support patient activities. Okay, and also we also have our ward visit. It is on Wednesday, right? In Hospital Putrajaya, yeah, on Wednesday. Okay, next. And okay, what is our challenges? Okay, so I think when we want to develop all these books, okay, all these reading or education materials, definitely first is about the cost. Okay, because we still want to publish in printed copy. Okay, because I do understand some they want in printed copy. Okay, even though we can have it like make it in soft copy, but we do believe that sometimes we need people still request for printed copy. So I think we need some funding there, okay, and we're working hard, trying our very best to get some funders. Alhamdulillah, until today we still have, okay, that funding, but we are still working hard to get more funders lah, to support our development of this reading materials or education materials, okay. And also expert in the area that can make this book simple. Yeah, as I mentioned to you, we have our, members, the public, the people from different background. Okay, so we want to make it so that people enjoy and understand what they have been reading. Okay, so we need, if there are people who can help us in this sense, I think we really appreciate it so much. And also, okay. Adequate resource person. Yeah, this is another challenge for us lah. Okay, even though sometimes when we want to hire new staff for KanWork, we thought of hiring those people. At least they have some kind of a background, in terms of these things lah. But it's kind of like difficult for us to find one. Yeah, to look for one. Okay, that is our challenge now. All right, so I think with that I end my presentation. Thank you so much.
Doktor,
yeah, sure.
Ada tak buku-buku ni dalam soft copy?
Ada kat Shopee. Soft copy ada. Kalau nak beli soft copy e-book ada. Soft copy e-book ada. Ya. Sorry.
Beli di Shopee.
Kalau nak beli kat Shopee ada. If you want to buy the hard copy, you can go to our rumah KanWork dekat Damansara, okay. In soft copy, e-book ada, okay, which you can download. And if you want to buy soft copy from Shopee, so you can buy, okay. Soft copy ada, e-book ya ada, okay. Dan insyaAllah kita tengah nak develop website kita, dan mungkin kita akan upload some of our materials dalam bentuk soft copy, e-book ya, e-book ada. Terima kasih Encik. Yes. Rumah KanWork dekat Damansara Utama ya. Jom ke rumah KanWork. So dekat rumah KanWork pun kita orang ada. We have this resource center, then you can go and read the books there. Yeah, we do have also. Alright. Alright. Any more question, please? Any more question? So
Berapa title dah setakat ni?
Setakat ni I think dah I cannot give you like the correct, but quite a number lah.
Approximately.
Apa dia cik?
Approximately 100 dan
tak sampai lah. I think dalam 50 to, I think 40, 50 lah.
Has been doing this job.
Yeah. Because most of us are professionals and having that background kan, academic background. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.